Welcome back. We're talking to Michele, whose nose went from this to this. And certainly a huge thank you. And the outstanding work is on display here of Dr. Ordon and Dr. Chopra. But we know, Dr. Ordon, there's still more work to be done.
There is. And, you know, the rim of the nose was completely lost. And the good news is that we have found somebody closer to home. You're not going to have to come back to California, that is going to help you out with that fine-tuning.
Yeah, so Michele, if you are an appropriate candidate, the folks at East Cooper Plastic Surgery, they're actually in your hometown. They're going to provide the final fix for you free of charge.
Your strength and your spirit came through in your entire story from the first time we met you. But we also know that Dr. Ordon has a lot of lighthearted moments on this show, and we talk about a lot of fluffy plastic surgery topics. We have to remember that plastic surgeons, as in your case, do major reconstruction, and Drew is incredibly modest. This is unbelievable. It's absolutely the most unbelievable procedure. And if you know anything about surgery and what was involved, you cannot, there is no way you can overstate the expertise that he and Dr. Chopra used with you. It is unbelievable.
The most fascinating part about it all, and what I tell everyone and anyone that asks, is yes, they did an amazing job. I mean, they changed my life and made it so I feel good about myself and confident. But the most inspiring part is just how humble him and Dr. Chopra are. They made me feel so incredibly welcome and comfortable, you know, just so warm-hearted and so giving, and that it just means more to me than anything else. Just the way I was treated during this
Because I think one of the things that Michele doesn't get as much maybe of the headlines is that when you go through what you went through, the emotional scars are as deep as the physical ones, and it's been tough to get back to normal.
My life kind of went into a downward spiral. I mean, before all of this happened, you know, I was financially stable. Just everything that I worked so hard for and was able to, you know, provide and take care of my kids, and not just with the needs, but with the wants, and now I can't. I'm having a hard time doing either.
I want to remind people, Michele came on our show shortly after this happened.
2
and
weeks.
She, 2 weeks after this happened, walked on our stage and showed off her physical and emotional scars to the world because you have become a champion. And part of the reason you're here is because you deserve something for all of your bravery. We know the impact of domestic violence. It goes way beyond the physical attack. It continues. And anyone, and a lot of people heard your story and were moved by it. One in particular joins us today. Meg is the CEO of Evolve MKD, and I know you have something you'd like to say to Michele.
Hi, Michele.
Hi.
I own a PR firm in New York, as Travis said, and it's all women. It's 10 women. We heard your story, and we're big believers in women helping other women, and so many women helped me get my business started that it's my pleasure on behalf of my team and I to give you $20,000 to help.
I want to ask you what's going through your mind right now.
Everything and nothing, and I just thought of being able to pay my rent up for a year and buy a car to get my kids back and forth in, and just how unbelievable this all is.
Michele and Meg, you know, first of all, there's a special place for women that help other women. But I also think this highlights, as you said, Travis, thank you, that abuse and violence doesn't only have to be physical. It's emotional and it's financial. So, Meg, I can't even tell you how timely and important and life-changing this is.
This is absolutely, you have no idea. That's exactly what it is. This is life-changing.